Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado, we bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boob. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they pitch to him today?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. And starting this one, Jake Woodford.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that's through there for a strike. And this one is off and running. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1. And that's in the dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jeff McNeil.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now.
Juan Soto stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Up the middle. Jump throw. Got him. Nice play. Mets go down quickly. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And getting to start, Clay Holmes. What do we need to know here?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Brenton Doyle leading things off and takes a strike. And a foul ball. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Now here's Nolan Jones. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's a little bit low. Ripped, but it curls foul. One down, base is empty. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's in there. It's a first inning double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That one almost got him. Jones, the runner at second with one away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that skips into dirt. Stays alive. Here's a high chopper, Alonso, and he takes it himself for the out. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. An important piece, but a guy that's been struggling a little bit. They're DH in this one. Owen Miller.
Yeah, he's really slumping at the plate right now. Not only is he having a hard time finding any base hits, he's just not finding a way to get on base either. Sometimes a walk can get you back on track. Less than a .250 on-base percentage over his last 10 games. So that kind of tells me that he's jumpy, he's not recognizing the pitches, and he's out of his plate discipline. I got to think he's looking for ways to try to simplify that approach. And I think if you can just let the ball travel a little bit deeper, make sure you see it, that will help you to put good ABs together. And even if you don't get hits, you'll draw some walks.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 down. Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. There's the strike to the knees. 0-1. One run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor puts it away, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Mets baseball on the show NYC. Back here at Coors Field, top of the second, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Alonso matched a homer in his last game. Woodford back to work. Strike one.
0-1.
Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches Batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And now 1-2. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His 17th of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ronnie Mauricio now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Batting sixth, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Ripped into right center, and now maybe extra bases. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jeff McNeil stands in. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. 1 out in the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
On its way to the corner, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
In the dirt, and that's ball 3. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Fires over to first. Out number 3. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 3 and the Rockies 1. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Owen Miller. The slider just misses. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch misses.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Holmes winds and deals. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Miller stands at second with no outs. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting eighth, second baseman.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Puts the tag on him, and there's two out. And the runner holds.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
Jacob Stallings now. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Line drive. And there's one down.
Now that shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Grounded out his first time up. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for two, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
One out, runner at second. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Fought off foul. Lindor leads off second with one gone in the inning. That smash towards center. Doyle flashes the leather on the running catch.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a ground ball. They get the force, and that is the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here in Denver, here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. The other way, and foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one's gone into the bleachers. His 4th home run of the season. It's 3-2.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Now 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Nolan Jones digs in now. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Holmes over to first. Doyle back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. On the ground to short, Lindor. Fires across the diamond, 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Francisco Alvarez. late on that fastball.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. That misses the zone. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
1 gone, runner at first. And now it's going to be Tyrone Taylor. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
This one popped up. Tolia gets under it, and that is that. Mets leave 1, but they're up 3-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Clips the corner, and that is strike 1.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Flied to right his first time. And that's going to get into the corner. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
1 out, runner at second. Next is the designated hitter, Owen Miller. In there, and it's 0-1. Tovar, the runner at second with 1 away. Just missed.
Outside.
On the ground. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it.
At the plate, Sam Hilliard.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And another ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. On target. He got him. Nice play. So 1 left for Colorado. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Woodford back to work. There's a strike. Nimmo in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. And ball one. Foul ball there. In the air, center field. Doyle sizes this one up. He's got it. One down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saving extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. In the air, left field, down the line. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Watch Soto now. 0 for 2 in this one. Smash to the left side. Throw sails over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jake Woodford won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet, as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Pitching change here, Diego Castillo.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Second and third, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a big swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Jake Bird getting ready to come on for Bud Black. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Both runners tagging. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
And now, Ronnie Mauricio. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Soto at third with 2 away. That's way outside. The count now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one not close. And the count's full. Francisco Alvarez waiting to hit for the Mets. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Jones makes a nice running catch. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Rockies 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, these Rockies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That one misses in the dirt. Out to short. Lindor slings it across, and Estrada is out.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher Jacob Stallings.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jacob Stallings. He's already homered in this game. And that one missing low. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Brenton Doyle now at the plate. Out in front and foul to the left side. And here it comes. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And now Nolan Jones.
Left fielder, Nolan Jones.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. COL-J.Holmes done for the night. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. Left-hander out of the bullpen. A.J. Minter.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Inside, ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. And he grounds one back up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Now a long throw home. Safe. He beat the tag. It's 4-3.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Michael Toglia. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. 2 on, 2 outs. Just missed. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, tie ball game, 4-4.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed, pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Now here is Ezequiel Tovar.
Ball 1, no strike.
That catches the corner.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here at Coors Field, new inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Tyler Kinley getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Gilbreth also getting ready. And that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the...
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And that is out of play. On the line, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now 5-4.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One down, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Luis Angel Acuna. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Way outside. Now 1-2. One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Outside. Now 2-2. And there's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Nimmo, the next to hit, takes outside. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that one ripped into right. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the DH, Owen Miller. The pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Ripped on a line, makes the grab on the run, and there's 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Estrada, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Jacob Stallings would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or an into the gap will produce.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Tyler Rogers.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Stallings at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Up the middle, McNeil. Slings to first, inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Rockies 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Bird.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Francisco Lindor. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Line to left, and foul ball. 2-2 down. Gets a piece. and stays alive. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. And that one almost got him.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. In the air, left field. Jones brings it in, and there's one away. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 in this one. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Fought off foul. Just a weak fly ball this time. Hauls it in for the out. And that quickly 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Jones should have this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Denver, leading off, Brenton Doyle.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now here is Nolan Jones. That one missed. And the slider just misses. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. 1 down, runner at first. Next to hit, Ryan McMahon. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score easily. All tied again, 5-5.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Toglia.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Rocks with the run-scoring double. All even at 5 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Lucas Gilbreth.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. The wind of the pitch. That one misses. Ball 1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Scott Alexander. The lefty looks to be getting himself ready. Check swing, called strike. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Go ahead run on base. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And a count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack it in the box.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He powers that one out of here. And they lead it. It's 7-5. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. He's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Base knock right field. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner at third. Nobody out. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And this one looks like trouble. Round second, digging for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Lucas Gilbreth out of the game, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. Victor Vodnik comes on now.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. That's to third. Sends it to Tolia. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
So up next, Brandon Nimmo.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Up and in. 1-2 the count. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Runner at third. 2 away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Rockies 5. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Owen Miller. Griffin Canning takes over on the mound.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Ball 1, no strikes. Canning, 28 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, belted. Nimmo going back on it, and it's into the bleachers, out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 8-6.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connected on pitches like that. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. First pitch, and he just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Really important at bat coming up now.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. The throw is still in time, and they end up with a runner at third. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg, so you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks, but to me it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Jacob Stallings getting ready to hit.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The tying run at the plate. In the air, right side. Making a move at first. Pinch running here. Zach Veen. Back to the top of the order now. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Ground ball right side, could be two. In plenty of time to first. Awesome play there.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Jones. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Runner around third. He'll score. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So the go-ahead run is into. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Gregory Soto on to pitch out of the pen here. 25th appearance of the year for him. First offering, and it just misses. Hit in the air, left field. Squeezes it, and that is the third out of the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. Through 8 full, we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. So coming into the game now on defense, Hunter Goodman. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 15.
And now it's Juan Soto. Infield shifted to the pull side.
The designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Vodnik back to work. Hard hit right side. Sends it to Tolia, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now that first baseman.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Rips that one to right. 2 down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And now Ronnie Mauricio. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Banks off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Tremendous job of getting set up behind and underneath this ball to come through with full momentum. A strike thrown to third base. That'll end the inning, and the dugout is fired up.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Outside low. And it's 1-0. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Got him looking. And 1 away.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Ezekiel Tovar will hit next. In there at the knees for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Next to hit, Owen Miller. He's coming off a big swing of the bat in the 8th inning, Chris.
Yeah, he may still be riding a little high, and for him, hopefully the confidence is still there. It was a solo shot and a very important run in this game.
Runner on the go, and he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Hilliard in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes. Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Pinch hitter coming on, Kyle Farmer. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gregory Soto is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Ryan Helsley.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
There's the strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
That clips a corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ball 1 low.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's towards center. Acuna sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that will end the inning. 2 left for Colorado. Score remains at 8 apiece. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Scott Alexander.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. First pitch swinging.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That misses. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 10-8. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So digging in, Jeff McNeil. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of the 10th. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Pitch misses there. Ball one. That's a little bit low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Out to short. Sends it to Tolia. Got him. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna. To third, McMahon. On to first, and that's the 3rd out. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Mets 10 and the Rockies 8. Back here at Coors Field, on to the bottom of the 10th. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Tying run at the plate. Ball 1 there. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Lifted in the air down the left side. Lindor makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Helsley departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. That one missing inside. Outside low. Yeah, that's ball two.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Now all even up. Next offering misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rockies down to their final out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, but get back on track. His team needs him.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The Rockies down to their final strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets take game one of the series on the road.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And this one ends the final 10-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.